You're watching the SCAC Player of the Week interviews. It's week 6 of the SCAC Outdoor Track and Field season. Today we're joined by the SCAC Women's Outdoor Track and Field Athlete of the Week for sprinters, hurdlers, and track runners, senior Molly McCullough of the Trinity University Tigers. And Molly, first of all, congratulations and thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Molly, you're coming off an impressive performance last weekend, winning the 3,000-meter steeplechase at the Texas Relays in a time of 11:08:26. That's currently the third fastest in all of Division III. Take me through that performance. How were you able to be so successful out there on the track for the Tigers?
Well, it was a really fun race to begin with. Texas Relays is such a fun atmosphere, so it was really cool to just get out there and run with some D1 and D2 girls. The University of Texas track is a little different because their steeple pit is on the outside of the track versus the inside, so it just makes me think a little bit differently about how I'm approaching those water pits. But it was just really fun to get out there and race. It was my first steeple of the season, so I'm just glad that I had a good performance.
28 hurdles, 7 water barriers, the distance aspect. What do you love most about the chaos that is the steeplechase, and what was it that got you excited and into the steeplechase?
Well, it was something that I always wanted to try. I thought it looked really cool and that it was hard. And I love cross country so much. It's like that's probably the closest event I can get to an actual cross country course on the track. I just really like how it's so you never really know what to expect. Anything can happen. You'll fall or someone will fall in front of you or you have a bad hurdle. There's just all these variables that go into it that kind of break up what could be like a very clean track race.
It's National D3 Week, Molly, celebrating Division III and the biggest division in all of NCAA athletics. For you, why D3? What do you love about competing at the Division III level? What do you love and enjoy most about, representing Trinity, representing the SCAC and the Division III as a whole?
I just really love the balance that D3 gives me between athletics and academics. Or I am a student and I can focus on that work. But at the same time, I've been given these amazing opportunities to compete nationally across the country. And so I just really love being able to have all those different options available to me.
You mentioned, Molly, kind of what you loved about steeplechase and that similarity to cross country. Obviously, for you as a distance track and a cross country runner at heart, you have to kind of make adjustments going from the cross country to track and field season. What adjustments do you have to make? Is it difficult? I think in particular about when I think of track, every split, every lap, you're very focused on time, whereas cross country, it's much more about place, and every single time that you go to a race, the course can be different, so times don't nearly become as important. How are those adjustments, how do they go for you, and are they difficult ones for you to make?
Sometimes they can be difficult. I really love cross country, the way we can just get out there and run and you're never really thinking about time because it can change from course to course, like you said. Whereas track, we're given a pace and it's more expected that we hit that pace. So that can be a kind of difficult transition to focus during some races on like hitting a certain pace instead of just getting out there and racing. So I'll get out there and race and track as well, but it's just a little bit of a different focus up until, around conference time when it's really all about place and performing well for the team.
And finally, Molly, look ahead to this weekend. The team heads to the Angelo State Relays right at about a month out from the SCAC championships. What are your expectations going into this weekend of competition, and what's kind of key from sort of an overall team perspective as you sort of focus in with about a month to go in this group to make sure they're ready for championship season?
I think everyone's just focusing on continuing to improve their marks and their times. We just had a meet this past weekend here at home, and that was a really good opportunity to just kind of see how we compete on our home track where we'll be hosting conference in a month. So just looking forward, just everyone's kind of improving and focusing on what they can do and what events that they can perform in to help the team.
Now it's time for the fastest minute in all Division III sports. That's right, the SCAC 60, a chance for you, SCAC Nation, to get to know your SCAC players of the week a bit better. Molly, are you ready?
Yes.
Put 60 seconds on the clock, and here we go. Molly, would you rather explore the ocean or explore the mountains?
The mountains.
Soup or sandwich for you?
Sandwich.
Dine in or delivery?
Dine in.
Are you a read a book or watch a movie person?
Read a book.
What's your most used emoji currently?
Probably like the hang loose hand.
Would you rather visit the zoo or the aquarium?
Probably the zoo.
Concert or a play?
Concert.
Card games or board games?
Card game.
Best dancer on the track and field team?
Best dancer? Probably Sam Simink.
Theme park or water park?
Theme park.
Are you an ask for help or figured out yourself type of person?
Figure it out yourself.
Favorite track and field Olympian of all time?
Probably Bernard Lagat.
And that will wrap up the fastest minute in all Division III sports, the SCAC 60. Again, this week we were joined by the SCAC Outdoor Track and Field Athlete of the Week, Molly McCullough of the Trinity University Tigers. Molly, again, congratulations on your honor and best of luck as you continue to move forward throughout your senior season.
Thank you.